G'day, welcome back to Fading Margins, welcome to the kitchen. We're in the kitchen today because I was in the field yesterday doing a bit of beating for the local shoot, and part of my reward is a couple of brace of pheasants. And I thought you guys would like to tag along while I convert these dead animals into food. I won't know how I'm going to go about that until I open them up and see what damage is done. Sometimes you get these videos, they show you how to dress a particular animal and it looks like the thing's been put to sleep. There's no damage on it. But very often if something's been shot, particularly with a shotgun, particularly while it's flying over, because they always look further away, looking down a barrel, I think, you can't tell what you've got until you actually take the skin off. So we're going to do that. And to do that, I have an array of 7 knives in front of me, which I will show you in a sec. Arrayed from some slip joints that I want to play with, right through to four knives, 2 fixed blades and 2 locking folders, 2 buck 110s, different profiles that I used on my 2-month road trip in America. And going forward, just to give you a heads up, I've got a whole swagger kit, all of which I will give you my, as always, brutally honest opinion on, as it served my wife and I as we toured around the western United States. All right, hang about and I'll be back in a sec. All right, from the bottom up then, we've got a couple of little French folders. These are DOUK DOUKs, different versions of DOUK DOUKs. This is the Squirrel, and this is the Baraka. The Baraka is only different from the DOUK DOUK because it hasn't got the DOUK DOUK on it. And the Squirrel is different obviously because it has a spear point blade. These are both UK legal. I've done I think a review on these. I really like them. I do find the handles a little short for my long hands. The other knife I wanted to play with, I was watching Kirby Creek Outfit the other day, and my mate Mo was talking about a new knife he's got, and he was talking about my other mate Vinny in Ireland dressing out game with I think it was an Otter anchor knife. Well, this is an Otter Weaver, similar profile, not quite as thick through here, but certainly a flat edge, almost like a Warncliffe. So I'm going to try that. Then the 110 that Mo, bless his heart, issued me with when I arrived in the United States. And that travelled with me on my belt, in my pocket at first, because being from the UK I wasn't comfortable with wearing it on my belt initially. Got used to it pretty quick, and then that rode around for about a month, I think, 3 or 4 weeks anyway. And then we went to the buck knife factory, and much to some people's chagrin I picked up a drop point. Interesting, different. So I went and try that. I was also able to avail myself of a 113 Skinner. This is a custom in blue, what they call blue wood. Sometimes they have them on sale. That staining is from the sheath, by the way. And this is a bit of a departure for me, because this is in S30V. I think I've only got one other, which is my Benchmade proper. But so far so good. And I carried this in the US on my belt. Oh, freedom! For about a week, or maybe a little longer. And that was replaced with this, which was also a gift from a very good mate of mine. I couldn't believe it. I told him, you can't do that. And he was very insistent. May he live forever. This is a Bark River Matterhorn in A2. I love this thing. It's so mountain man. I wore this for, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, I think. I was loath to take it off. Wore it everywhere. It's fantastic. So they've all been used in various capacities. The lockers and the fixed have been used for food preparation, and today they're going to be used for game preparation. So let's get stuck in. Looking at the clock, I reckon we're probably going to have 2 parts to this, but we'll see how we go. Maybe I can edit it down and stop talking so much. we'll start again with the weaver knife. You can probably use like a nail scissors to open one of these up, but once you've got it open, there's not much to it. You do have to sort of dig around in the down a little bit to find the skin. Once you've opened the skin, then you're laughing. There we go. All right, here we go. Can you guys see? Yes, you can. So I made a neck and a little incision, perhaps too much of an incision there. And we just pull the feathers out of the way. That's a nice bird. It's a very nice bird. Right, I was going to pair this one out, as I did with the hen. It was slightly more damaged. I decided, on reflection, looking at it, if the legs look okay, we may go for something a little more elaborate. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, why doesn't he pluck it? Well, I've never had much joy with plucking. It's a messy job, pheasants don't really. I don't think you get much benefit from plucking a pheasant. Contrary to what Roald Dahl says in Daddy Champion of the World, well, actually says there's nothing like a roast pheasant, and that's probably true in my experience. Could be down to my lack of talent. Could very well be that. But I just don't find them very nice roasted. So you got a sharp bit of bone there. We'll take him out here. So I'll find the shot of the ball joint. I'll go in there. And come out there. So we don't lose very much meat, and we save ourselves a lot of jiggery pokery just by taking the wing off altogether. It's not a chicken after all. And again here, in there, up underneath. Just be careful that you're not cutting into the good thigh meat. There he goes. The dog will have that. As I saying, you're probably not on this recording, the pheasant drumstick is chock full of sinews. You can see them here. And when you cook it, it's like a cuttlefish shell. It's really, really horrible. And so I'm all for eating all you kill and doing justice to that. But that doesn't mean you have to eat every last scrap of it. Otherwise we'd all be boiling up feathered soup, wouldn't we? So I find it's just better to take it off. Remember to keep your fingers out of the back of what you're cutting. And birds, crop's gone. Right, so take the head off. That's where a solid knife comes in really handy. Okay, we're back after domestic disturbances. Bit of left-handed action there. What you can use the bottom of the leg for as well is stock. Want to make some game stock, that works. Some people want to pluck the tail. I don't see any value in it. I'll just take it off. And that leaves you a whole bird, more or less. And that's nicely shot. One single kill pellet. Lovely. I have to wash him and gut him. Well, we can gut him now, I guess. Okay, so we got the bird. It'll need cleaning. A lot of people will just take the breast off a bird, a pheasant. And there are methods, you know, standing on the two wings thing and all that. I'm not into that. Yeah, so all you have to do is make an incision there. Don't have to go mad. And just pull away. Then you got your two fingers in there. And haul away. And then it needs a good wash. And so what we had when we opened him up, was a lot of gut damage. So that being the case, you don't want something that's been sitting percolating in its own gut. So we take the 113 now and get the legs off. Smells better. And you'll know when you give it the old sniff test. You'll see it. Be dark, dark brown, and it's not very fresh. So it's right along the cloud, across the chest, down the sternum. Get your thumb in there. And use your fingers to separate it out. Just tease it off the cartilage like that. You don't need a knife for that. Right, all the way up till you hit the bush bone. And then all you're doing is just working it off. There's going to be a bit of cartilage there. Yeah, beautiful. Same on the other side. Getting tight. Keep it tight. All the way up. You can use your thumb just to peel it off the ribs. Like that. Just pare it down. It'll come away. It's meant to come away. And then tease that up. Straight down there. The goujon, or the goujon, and there's your breast meat. Alright guys, so we're down to our last cockbird. I've used all of these tools. I'm currently on the Matterhorn, so I'll bring you down and show what's going on. There we go, that's what we need. Thumb goes in. Looks hopeful. Perhaps not so much. You see the damage. Alright, so get in there. go. All I need is a button. I'm going to do this side of the breastbone. Down there, down. Oops. Try not to cut into the bowel cavity. Your fingers really are your best friend. There we go. Work a treat. And on this side, we've got shot damage to the leg, or shot damage to the breast, but we may be able to salvage some of it. And if not, the dogs will have, because we don't like to waste it. So we're going to go down here and see how deep all this goes. As much as I love this Matterhorn, I suppose it's a little big for this job. The rail all around it will do it. The 113 out of the three bucks and the Matterhorn 113 is cracking for bird, I have to say. It's the right profile. Let's just trim that off. There we go. Look, see a pocket of powder, little pocket of blood there. That's all but gone. Your pellet hole there. This isn't looking too bad at all. We'll give it a wash and we'll dress it up later. And that'll be that. Okay, guys. So there we are. That's 4 birds. You can see all of them with 7 knives. Little DOUK DOUKs. They'll do it. Like little scalpels, marbles. The weaver. It would take a little bit of practice to get used to having a flat edge, but once you're in, you know, absolutely cracking. 110s need no introduction. Either profile, they work great. They're quite long compared to, say, the 113, which I found to be the best of the bunch for this particular job. And then of course the Matterhorn, which was right up there, will do the job, but it'll do an awful lot more because it's slightly bigger and perhaps a little more robust. Right, so I've got a bit of cleaning up to do now, even more cleaning up to do. So I wish you all health, happiness and every blessing, and until we meet again for a whole bunch of reviews, one after another I hope, this is Stephen Fatty Margins signing out for now. Bye bye.